All right. Well, welcome to Talking Bayside Business. My name is Rebecca Matthews. I am the transformation coach and the founder of the Mind and Body Co. Talking Bayside Business is an interview series where I get to interview and talk to and get to know some of our local fantastic business owners. But more importantly, you get to know the people behind these businesses. So today I'm really excited to welcome Josh Ollett from Fitstop Wynnum. Welcome, Josh.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Well, I'm so thrilled that you've made the time. I know you had a busy morning in the gym this morning, so I do appreciate you taking the time. Would you like to take a minute just to introduce your business and what Fitstop does and is in the community?
Yeah, so we are a functional training, like group training gym. A good mix of between, weight training, running, cardio, plyometrics, just to give you a full overview, of all things fitness. My trainer and I, our main focus is obviously to give you your best results and improve your health as well. So that's really, where we are. That's
brilliant. Now, just, to add a little bit more to that is that obviously there are lots of big brand gyms that we're all familiar with, the Snaps and the Anytimes and those sorts of spaces. How is Fitstop different?
So I like to think of it as more of a personal experience. One thing I mainly focus on is that everyone that comes in, it's not just you're joining a group class, it's you're coming in, you're welcome by name through the session. It's like a one-on-one PT session, as well as, talking to different people, meeting new people and getting into that more group environment, which I think is, much better. Like, people are so intimidated going into a normal gym. So that's something that I try to avoid, people feeling that way. So feeling welcome as soon as they come in the door.
That's brilliant. So it's more of a boutique, personalized experience kind of
thing. Yeah,
that's awesome. So tell us, why did you decide to go into business?
Well, it started back in 2016. We were living up in Townsville, that's where we're from, and I had a work incident. I was an operator at a zinc refinery, had a workplace incident, going through the rehab, working in the gym. I saw how much exercise can improve your mental health as well as your physical health. So once I'd finished my rehab, I got qualified with my certificates, and then we moved down to Brisbane, and we were just walking down a Victoria Point, and then I saw something down the alleyway, and I thought, what's that? So I walked down and saw it was Fitstop. So I went down there, had a session, and fell in love with it, because my dream was to open my own gym and help people through getting their goals, helping if you're injured or working ways around an injury to still improve your mental health as well. So that's what really dragged me into it.
Absolutely. Now that's a mission I completely connect with. Obviously I have the Mind and Body Co. So I am completely about that, a healthy mind helps a healthy body, and a healthy body helps a healthy mind, and it's all intertwined, and it's such an important balance. I think so often people think it's all about one or the other, and it really is. A healthy life is really about having both of those in balance. So I love that you have approached it from that way. So tell us a little bit about, you've spoken a little bit about how Fitstop offers a more of a personalized experience. But what do you think makes your Fitstop particularly special?
I would say the community. As soon as you walk in the door, you're welcomed by members, not just us. They'll introduce themselves to you, and it's something that it's just happened. We haven't really had to work with it, which I think makes us different, because I've been to other locations, I've been to other gyms, and it's just, I don't feel that same connection with them as I feel, or the way that people feel when they come into us. So I'm a dad of two boys, so I know, I know how hard it is to be able to find the time to train with children, and so I've really brought that into our facility, and giving parents the opportunity to come in, train. Kids love coming to Fitstop after a session. They can have a little run around on the floor while no one's there, and just experience what their parents do as well.
Yes.
So it's really, all over, definitely the community.
Yeah, that sounds like an incredible space. What do you think is a common misconception about either the sort of the gym industry or your business specifically?
The one thing would be, they see our socials and they're very intimidated by what they see. People lifting heavy weights, they think that they have to be fit to do this sort of training. But we've got people from all different, fitness levels. I've got beginners who've never been into a gym before up to professional athletes, and you just tailor their workout to, what they can do. Doesn't take much, but that's the main thing. It's just, what we do.
There's nothing worse than going into a space where you feel like it's very competitive, unless, that's
absolutely
what you're looking for and you're driven by that. It does put a lot of people off. So I completely get that. So when did you open Fitstop? How long have you been open?
We opened November 2018. So about 2.5 years in, coming up to our 3-year mark this year.
Amazing. And so what have you found to be the most challenging part of being a Bayside business?
Well, being a gym in particular, Wynnum's like a pocket. So it's very community based, and there are a lot of gyms in such a small area.
Yeah.
So really competing with other locations offering a cheaper price, without really getting the experience before. So that's something that's really, I found a struggle.
Yeah,
but then,
absolutely.
People,
And I guess conversely, what do you find is the benefits and the most rewarding parts about being a Bayside business?
I think just meeting new people. Everyone, it's like being in a small town out here. Coming from Townsville, like it's like a small town in a big city. My wife and I, we find it's very much like being back at home. Everyone's so family. It's great place to live, great people. Yeah, we just love it. Yeah, I think there's a lot of opportunity around here, and it's just growing.
Yeah, it's so funny you say that, because I'm from a very small rural town in New Zealand, and it's very close, and there's a real sense of community spirit, and everybody wants, I'm generalizing here, but pretty much everybody wants to see each other succeed and help each other where we can.
Yeah, definitely.
And there is that really lovely community spirit, which I have found locally here as well, which I really love, which is funny because it's the suburb in a big city, but it does very much have that feel. And I think being Bayside helps that feel as well. It feels like a small little Bayside village.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So, you've been in the area now for a few years. So how have you noticed the Bayside area has changed in the last couple of years?
I think, there's been a lot more variety moving into the area. But when we first came in, there was a lot more, just your op shops, but now we're getting nicer restaurants. The boathouse has just opened up, which is a great location. My trainer and I have our staff meetings there every Wednesday. Just for a coffee, nothing else.
Yeah.
So but I think the amount of variety and the smaller businesses that are opening up, I think it's really becoming like a great area. A lot more people are moving out here. There's more on offer. The cinema's just opened up. so there's more money coming in. Just keeping it building. It's great.
Absolutely.
We love it.
And the more we get, the more people stay local rather than going into the city facilities. Yeah. And that way, the more we're supporting local business and the more money that generates locally. And, it's so valuable. It's someone told me last week that, every dollar earned by small business, 40% of every dollar made by small business goes back into local small business. So the more we support and nurture our local businesses, the more we're feeding this community. And then the more we do that, the more opportunities come up for more people to be doing the same. So I think it's just an ecosystem that we start to foster, which is really exciting.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what would you love to see happen in this area in the next couple of years? What would you love to see starting to come into the area, or, development to happen? What are your hopes and dreams?
I think a lot more restaurants would be nice, especially along the waterfront. There's a lot of missed opportunity there, bringing more like younger people into the area. And more local businesses, more variety. I think the more we keep going, the more we keep supporting each other, the more we're going to grow and just thrive as a community.
Yeah, absolutely. What are your hopes and dreams for your own business in the next couple of years?
I really want to connect with more local businesses and get a bit more awareness, because we're down we're down a street, like down Charlotte Street, which isn't one of the known streets, and everyone I talk to, I didn't even know you were there. Yeah. So more awareness in the community, and getting to work with more local businesses as well, making more connections. That's what I really want to achieve.
Yeah. And what do you imagine would be the benefits of connecting and working with local businesses? I mean, how do you see some of those partnerships going?
Well, helping our members, helping their clients as well, like physios, doctors, naturopaths, going down that road as well. So just introducing like exercise into people's lives, not just, especially coming out of COVID, the importance of people's health is huge.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're right, bringing a community of wraparound services where, if we work together and we can better support our clients by coming together and building those relationships. I absolutely agree. I think that's it's such a untapped value add for all businesses to partner with other businesses. I think often people think that we have to put your blinkers on and stay in your lane, and it's you lose so much opportunity by not being really open to working and supporting and championing other businesses. So I totally agree. What are some of your favorite places? You mentioned you've got kids. Do you have any favorite go-to places in the area that you sneak away to? You obviously mentioned the boathouse. I don't know if you head with the kids for gelato on the weekends, but do you have any go-to places that you love to go to?
With the kids, mainly just the waterfront. My son loves to run. As soon as he gets out of the car, he's gone. But one of our favorite places would have to be Cedar and Pine. I know it's not related to fitness, but Marley, like we have our end of challenge parties there. If we can get in, it's very hard to book with Marley. She's very popular, but she looks after us, our members. So having the community in the gym, having someone like Marley who's also community driven as well. We just merge and we just love it there.
Yeah, that's amazing. So many people love Marley. Shout out to Marley. That's awesome. Well, I have so loved chatting with you today, and it's been such a pleasure getting to know a little bit about Fitstop. So for those who don't know where Fitstop is, tell us exactly, how do we find you?
So down off Tingle Road, down Charlotte Street. We're right next to Cartridge World. So if you know Caffeination Station, you can't miss us. We're just across the road. You can see our teardrop banners from there.
Perfect. And what's the best way for people to connect with you and come in and check out the facilities for themselves?
Feel free to jump on Instagram, send myself, direct message, or jump on the website, search Fitstop Wynnum. My phone number's on there. Give me a call. I'm always happy for a chat. And yeah, figure out what your goals are and get you in to give us a go.
I love that. Thank you so much again for your time. And I hope you get lots of new inquiries as people start to realize you're there.
Yes.
I think that's the key thing we can do, is start driving some people, because it sounds like what you do is very special, and the space that you've created and the community you've created is very special. So I really hope people come along and check it out.
Yes. Thank you.
Thanks so much for your time. See you later.
Bye.